And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk program. How many smokers we got out there? Ex-smokers. Anybody? Anybody smoke Philip Morris brand cigarettes? Who smokes Philip Morris cigarettes? Because they're all up in this crypto. Let me wait to see. There's like a delay on this, so I'm waiting to see how long it takes. Smoking that green instead. I heard that. Never smoked. All right, first 5 people to the show. Deuce Keller, $500 member. Hoops Haven, $500 member. Walk of Life, $500 member. I think yours might have just expired or close to it. Chris Sharpie, Patrick Leonard. I'm happy to be a $500 member and have the Hulk on speed dial. When the show's over tonight, I'll be calling some $500 people up. I think I might cold plunge. I had to go to Sacramento today. Literally. So that took up most of my day. Drive time. So I just was able to do a PM show only today. But I might do a cold plunge. Let me turn it on. I already had it kind of chilled already. It's kind of cool having your own cold plunge. I don't need to go anywhere. I can just get it done in the garage. Let me turn the sucker on. So currently, it's looking like it's 40. So right now, it's the water that's sitting in the machine is now getting circulated with the pre-chilled water. On the way home, when I hit the apex, the top of the Sierra at 7,000 feet up or 7,200 feet up, or whatever it is, I turned on the cold plunge. Donner Pass. That's what's called, Donner Pass. Then I turned on cold plunge, let it go about 45 minutes till I got home, turned it off. And then now I'm fired it back up. I'm fired up. Are you fired up? Are you fired up, Private? So that'll be at 35.1. I'm going to let that cool. And I may do a cold plunge. Man, it's scary sometimes. I have to go through some fucking pain, man. And I haven't walked on the treadmill. I mean, earlier today I worked out in Sacramento. And so I'm kind of going in cold. Philip Morris here in Richmond, Virginia. Oh, man. Smoky. 26 degrees. That'd be fucking ice. Are you serious? Okay. I'm not even going to entertain that. Chris Sharpie must be so high. He's soaring with the Eagles. All right. Let's get into this. Wise Key is also involved in this crypto. So that's HBAR, Ripple, and shit. Okay. Let me break down what the fuck we got going on. I had to correct Grok. Grok fucked up in the deep dive. Okay. This deep dive gets really, really deep. How deep does it get, Crypto Hulk? Let me look right here. Rifeson. Hold on a minute. Stabilon. Okay, this is a huge deep dive. So we got France. 46 JDMA, just Marlboro meth. That sounds good. My name's Crypto Hulk. That was my name at birth. I want you to not listen to one word on this program. Dinner Summit. My name's Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. I'm trying to ignore the top chat because it's distracting me and I can't think or talk. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about financial advice. I don't know anything about finance. I don't know anything except how to get high. Like, I'm talking 12,000 foot level high. Heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, peyote, LSD, opium. I do every single drug. I've been high for 6 years straight making these programs. Everybody that joins the $500 club, even when, don't listen to a word I tell you. I'm so fucking high when I'm giving you financial advice. It's insane, okay? That's my warning. You'd have to be like a chimpanzee to listen to me, all right? Now, we got all, that's my legal disclaimer. I don't know anything what I'm saying. Everything I say, I'm super fucking high. So, then I keister the drugs too. That's how I get high. All right. France. I want you to see what's happening. Everybody, the French, all of Europe is going to release a stable coin in a couple of months, everybody. It's all coming together. I don't know when the day is that we get rich. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's next year or something. I have no idea. These people are not letting us know what's going on. I don't know when crypto's going up. I think it should be going up, but I've been saying that for 6 years. Let's look at what we do know. Let's look. If you're brand new, now is the time. You got cheap crypto before all these prices go up. I got people calling me that just became members and they have no idea about anything. They literally just told me that. I have no idea about nothing. The guy's got $18,000 in this little account type deal. It's like a 401k type thing. And if he takes it out, he might lose half and get 9,000 only. And he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll give you $9,000. How are we going to spend this thing? And that's what I had to figure out. He's still looking into it now to see if he's going to get penalized. But he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'd rather have you, Crypto Hulk. You got $9,000. Show me how to spend it. I'm like, all right, here's what we're going to do. So I'm waiting for him to call me back. All right. Now, France. I want you to see something about France. First, hold up. Stop the music. Let's look into, before I read the article, I want to show you why are we reading about France. Crypto Hulk, why is France so important? Okay, I'm going to show you important. Right here. Disabled XRP. Yay, Hulk, I got approved for a loan. Trust is incoming. Good. Let's look right here. Let's talk about the XRP ledger. The XRP ledger has evolved. There's a new era for the XRP ledger. If we look down here in the second section, a significant milestone, the incorporation of the new foundation. Go to the second paragraph here. The XRP ledger foundation will operate under French law, with the Paris Court of Appeals having exclusive jurisdiction. Oh my God. Crypto, that makes no sense. Isn't Ripple an American company? Yeah. Well, actually, Ripple's the government. But yeah, no other channel has any fucking clue at all. We just read, Crypto Hulk, that the XRP Ledger Foundation will operate under French law, not the United States, not under Ripple. Are you hearing this? With the Paris Court of Appeals having exclusive jurisdiction. Oh my God. Yep. Now, that's France controlling the XRP ledger. Here is Ripple's first bank customer, a German bank. This you hear this on no other channel. All right. Fedor Bank is that bank. Here's the article there. Fedor building the bank of tomorrow with Ripple. This is dated 2014. That's called Fedora Bank. Crypto Hulk, what happened to Fedora Bank? Well, I'm glad you asked, and I'm going to tell you. This is what happened to Fedora Bank. It's a German bank. After about, 2 years, the French government bought Fedora Bank. Look where it says history. Read right here. In July 2016, Fedora Bank, it was announced that Fedora Bank was being bought by France's, the government, Group BPCE for 100 million euros. So not only did French government buy the XRP ledger, they bought Ripple's first bank. Oh my God, Ripple's customer bank. They got control of that with the quickness, everybody. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk. I've never heard this shit before. Did you Photoshop those articles? Yeah, I Photoshopped it with my ass. All right, so let's click out of those articles there. Now that I set the tone, let's read this article. France, the country of France, the one that owns the XRP ledger and Ripple's first bank, not a big deal. France urges, I want you to see what's coming, everybody. We're having a crypto arms race, okay? France urges, France urges. France, or some of you guys are so high, that's how you hear me saying it. France urges Euro stablecoins to break the dollar dependency. There's a problem in Europe, according to them. There is almost like no European stablecoins. America dominates it. But this is all fake because France bought the XRP ledger. No other channel's telling you these things, okay? France bought Ripple's first bank. France is trying to create a drama that doesn't exist. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. French Finance Minister Roland Lescure said Friday, April 17th, that European banks should develop more euro-based stablecoins. Are you hearing this? And tokenized deposits. Oh, shit. There's two things we need, Crypto Hulk, to be rich. Global crypto tokenization. Oh, what does France want to do? Tokenize deposits. That's one of the things we need to get rich. The other one, global crypto laws. What is the United States hopefully going to vote on in like a week? Crypto laws. Crypto Hulk, I think this thing's getting all set up. Well, congratulations, investigator Sherlock Holmes. You're a fucking genius. France urges tokenized deposits to reduce reliance on United States payment providers. The French are starting to get butthurt right now. No, they're not. They're all mixed up in this. This is all a big fucking game, everybody. This is all played out like an 80-year-old hooker. In pre-recorded comments delivered at a cryptocurrency conference where? In Paris, France. Well, the apple sure does not fall far from the tree, does it? They just happen to be taking over everything Ripple and then having a little conference, are we? Lescure said that the small volume of Euro-pegged stablecoins compared to the dollar is not satisfactory. Everybody, there's a call to action. Europe, we got to compete with America. We've got to get these stablecoins. You see where they're trying to make it sound all urgent and shit? Urgent. So urgent. Are you having an 80s flashback? Shut up. It's the drugs, man. I'm telling you. I just snorted 5 pounds of meth, Stephen Morris. How about that? And so France, the government of France is, the French prime minister is trying to, the French finance minister is trying to make it look like, oh shit, we've got to make stable coins. We're in trouble. Hey, Europe, everybody in Europe, we need to start making these stable coins. The United States is kicking our ass. This is so dramatic what he's doing. I'm nothing compared to what this French finance minister is doing. He's very dramatic. Lesculer also said that he strongly encourages banks. Listen to this. Listen, pull your fat ears out. Some of you guys, your ears look like fucking Dumbo, so you don't have to. LeCure also said that he strongly, so he urges stablecoins and he strongly encourages banks to consider launching tokenized deposits. Everybody, oh man, it's getting hot up in her. And that he supports the European Central Bank's plan to develop a digital euro per the report. Oh, it's coming, everybody. Whoo-wee. 10 of Europe's biggest banks announced in December. We went over this. 10 of these European banks formed a company called Qivalis. Qivalis. Now, Cialis is that little drug that helps the wiener go baby fist, okay? We're not talking about, Cialis? We're talking about Qivalis. Two different things. Some of you guys have hearing problems. Might want to turn your hearing aid up. 10 of Europe's biggest banks are forming a payments crypto stablecoin company called Qivalis, okay, to launch a euro-pegged stablecoin. And are you hearing this? They got to do it. The governor of France, or the finance minister, whatever the fuck he is, the great potentate, whatever the fuck his title is, I don't even give a shit about what his fucking title is, said that it's urgent and we got to do it now. The United States is going to take over the world. It's going to happen. France is going to release this thing in the second half of 2026. Europe is going to compete with the United States. That's what they're saying here, everybody. Let's all get afraid. See how this is? They got to create. They got to create something here. We've got to try to beat the United States, Europe. Europe, we got to do this. Hey, they can do it all they want. I'm trying to get rich. Yeah, Europe, get that shit done. Listen to Jean-Pierre Claude Van Damme, okay, your finance minister, whatever the fuck his name is. Here we go. European Central Bank Executive Board member. His name is Piero Cipollone. Piero Cipollone said in January that Europe must, Europe must become more self-sufficient in payments. There's a call to action right here, everybody. I want you to see what's all getting laid out. Not played out like an 80-year-old hooker, but laid out. As transactions move deeper into crypto. Now they call it digital channels. I'm calling it crypto. The European Central Bank Executive Board member said payments are moving deeper into crypto. Okay. I'm seeing it all getting laid out right here. I like this. He added that the European Central Bank planned digital euro. Oh boy, it's coming. Alongside wholesale. Oh, that's Ripple. Ripple deals with what? Wholesale cross-border payments. What are we talking about here? Wholesale payments. And guess who owns the Ripple ledger? Oh, the country of France. And the Digital Euro Association. Well, is Ripple a part of the Digital Euro Association? Let's take a look, Crypto Hulk. Digital Euro Association. And let's see if Ripple is a part of that. Well, isn't that something? What a coincidence. Ripple is part of the Digital Euro Association that works with the central bank that is trying to make this cryptocurrency called a euro, a digital euro. Ripple's right in there. France owns Ripple's ledger. What a coincidence, son of a bitch. I mean, this is so easy to figure out what the fuck they're going to build their crypto on. I think they're going to use Tether. Yeah, that's it. They're going to use Tether. Do you have a lisp, Crypto Hawk? No, I'm just saying Tether. Tether, it's not a lisp. It was reported in February that the European Parliament gave its first endorsement of the digital euro, of which Ripple's on that panel. Oh, fuck, I think a stiffy's coming on. Hold on. And then, I'm just kidding. I just, never mind. I shouldn't even have said that. I like saying weird random shit sometimes. The Europeans, it's the drugs. That's my get out of jail card. I can say whatever on the show now. It's the fucking drugs. I already told you. I've just snorted 5 pounds of methamphetamine. The European Central Bank has been working on a digital euro. Oh, they have. To preserve the role of central bank money as the digital economy, meaning crypto, as crypto grows, and to lessen reliance on non-European payment providers. Oh, my God. Now, let me check the comments real quick, and we'll go to the Kivalis. Flare is 0.008. That's good to know. Buy that shit up, children. Stevie ZBCN. Word up, peep. Okay. Next is a deep dive on what I just went over. It's a big deep dive. Make sure you got your scuba gear on. 2 tank. You need like 4 air tanks on this deep dive. Okay, we're talking about Quivalis. Quivalis. Q-I-V-A-L-I-S. It's an Amsterdam-based joint venture of 12 major European banks. Oh my God, everybody, it's coming. They joined together. These European banks joined together to address the non-satisfactory imbalance. You see, the euro only has 0.2% of the 320 billion stablecoin market. Are you hearing this? The European Union, the euro only has 0. It's not even 1%. That is 1/5 of 1% of the crypto market, stablecoin market. That's crazy. The Quivalis aims to launch its 1-to-1 backed euro in the second half of 2026. Everybody, it's coming. Oh, man. Now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 people that helped invent this thing, so they claim. I'm not going to read that. They're from like ING, some of the biggest banks. They're from the biggest banks and stuff. Don't get me wrong. These people are so regulated out. Like there's somebody from the BaFin. You got Coinbase involved in this. This thing's, you got NatWest. That's the fucking Irish or something, right? Or the Scottish running shit. You got the United Kingdom. Look, this is so big. It's bigger than my ego, I have to admit. You can't be bigger than your ego. Oh, well, it is, man. I'm just letting you know. Heavy Trade Fi. There's a crypto bridge here with 12 banks. Micah's all up in this. It's all regulated, everybody. All of a sudden now, the Europeans are coming out of the closet. They're talking about digital dollarization. They're trying to fight the digital dollar. You'll see, everybody. It's going to be like an arms race. They're trying to make it look like, oh, we got to go. We got to do this. Oh, well, what the fuck were you doing when Biden was in office? Nobody was doing a fucking thing then, huh? No, they weren't, Crypto Hulk. All of a sudden now they're going to like, well, we got to hurry this up. We only have 0.2%. The reason, because you weren't doing anything. Now all of a sudden it's a problem, right? Hurry up and wait. So we were waiting and waiting and waiting to be rich for 4 years when Biden was president. Gary Gensler didn't do a fucking thing. Now all of a sudden, oh, Europe's got to catch up. That is so fucking stupid. These people think we're like fucking dumb bitches, all right? What do we have here? Strong French government endorsement of this. You see, the ones that own the XRP ledger, oh boy. The French government have strong endorsement of this. I wonder what crypto they're going to use, right? You got all the banks involved. Banca Sella, BNP Paribas, BBVA. I'm going to show you all the Ripple partners. I had to correct Grok. We'll get into why later, but Grok Grok claimed that DecaBank wasn't a Ripple partner. And I'm like, Grok, yes, it is. Here's the article. Grok's like, oh, my bad. Yeah, you bitch. I paid $20 for you, whore. You better do what the fuck I tell you. Good Hawk, are you all right? Are you reliving any past trauma? No. What would make you? Why would you think that shit? Shut up! Don't even answer it. I got a show to get through here. I don't have time to answer dumb questions. Got 12 banks involved. Dutch bank. The EU regulators are all up in this. The French foreign minister is trying to sell this like it's a fucking used car that nobody wants, and he's trying to make it sound all pretty and shit. Red flags. I don't want to look through there. Okay. Now, let's drill down a little deeper here and take a look at what we got. Coinbase Germany is involved, like we said. ING, NatWest, 15 employees, probably 40 to 50 employees, but there's no full public advisor list. They don't want to say who's advised. We already know. If Ripple and Stellar are both on the European, the Digital Euro, I believe both. I know Ripple's on the Digital Euro Foundation or Association. I don't know if Stellar is, but they don't. No full public advisor list is given. Yeah, that's why. So you got a strong Coinbase and Binance experience here with ING and their DLT. That's all Ripple. You got BBVA helping them make this. Spanish. The BitMe. There's a exchange called BitMe. BIT2ME. Bit to me. I'm sorry. Bit and the number 2 and then me. That's who's involved. They're claiming Ethereum mainnet and Polygon base is involved in this. They're going to need some help. That's why Ripple and Stellar come in. Okay, use case. Government. Strong French government again. Let me just read through. Unidentified. So, okay. The banks that are involved, Banca Sella, BNP Paribas, BBVA, Kayaksa Bank, Danks Bank, Deca Bank, DZ Bank, ING, KBC, Raiffeisen Bank, SEB Bank of Sweden, and Unicredit out of Italy. I would say all of these are Ripple partners. We know that like half. We know 100% that half of these banks are Ripple partners. We don't have, remember, these banks are making this crypto. Why would half of these banks that we know of be Ripple partners but not use Ripple? Why would the French government buy Ripple's XRP ledger and not use Ripple tech? That doesn't make sense. So we already know the answer involved in this one. It gets real interesting with the Philip Morris company. They'll be tied into, I believe, Raiffeisen Bank. But let me keep going here. Dutch National Bank, ex-Coinbase, Germany. Ripple, here's what Grok says. Ripple is the crypto company with the most visible, broadest, and deepest partnerships across the number of these specific banks. I don't care what the price is right now. They're using dark pools and private ledgers. I don't even, you know what I give a fuck about? What information I'm reading right here. Whenever this thing takes off, good old Charlie Hoskins, little dick sucker that he is, that's my opinion. He's like saying, yeah, Ripple makes all his money and the shareholders don't get anything. I mean, all the XRP holders don't get anything. Charlie, go back and start sucking dicks. Nobody wants to hear what the fuck you have to tell anybody. You're so fucking broke with that Ethereum free pass dumb shit. Your bitch ass can't even make a Cardano. That's fucking embarrassing. Cardano is such a pile of shit. Charles should be ashamed of himself and stop talking on social media. He doesn't know a fucking thing. Ripple is the crypto company with the most visible, broadest, and deepest partner. This is coming from Grok. Charlie, I don't give a fuck what the price is, dumbass, okay? There's dark pools and private ledgers. Price doesn't mean a thing. Why the fuck is Charlie going to start talking about the price of XRP and how... Dude, shut up, Charlie. You don't know a fucking thing, all right? It is not a partner to every bank on the list. Ripple's focuses on custody, Ripple net messaging, on-demand liquidity. BBVA, they're a bank involved in this. Longest standing and strongest Ripple net partner since 2017. Expanded to full Ripple custody in September 2025. You got BBVA in Turkey, BBVA Switzerland, all these things called Ripple Partner BBVA. Okay. Explicitly called, here, listen to this. BBVA company explicitly called Ripple Partner BBVA in Quivalis coverage. So that is so mad. You know they're using Ripple right there. DZ Bank. They're Ripple custody partners for institutional digital assets and tokenized security. SEB, Sweden, and Unicredit, they are both historical RippleNet integration payments. BNP Paribas out of France, they use Ripple's Clear Connect. It's a messaging, liquidity, and medico tech Ripple acquired, involved in Swift blockchain pilots, Linnea. There you go right there. Swift blockchain pilots, Linnea leveraging Ripple's custody. There you go. I'm showing the companies, the banks involved, and the cryptos that are involved in the future of finance, everybody. Fireblocks is involved in this. They're working with BNP Paribas, Ripple Partner. They're also working with Banca Sella, Ripple Partner. So that's Fireblocks, and that's why we have Caleb and Brown. Guess what? We got the Canton coin involved in this. Who else is involved? BNP Paribas has its own neobonds tokenization, which is DAML, D-A-M-L, which is the Canton Network. Oh, my God. Aren't you guys glad you got that Canton coin? And Rise, R-I-Z-E. What Rise does is tokenize real estate in the Canton Network that the DTCC is using to move $3.7 quadrillion per year. So that's two more cryptos, Canton Coin and Rise. You can buy the Canton Coin on Caleb Brown, not Rise. Next, order up. Let me take a look here. See what other good, juicy cryptos we can get. Brand new people, I hope you're taking notes. What I want you to do is get a piece of paper, like a notebook, and every day I have this show, write down the cryptos that I talk about. And then over the period of a month, you can kind of see what cryptos are actually doing shit, all right? And if you notice your crypto's not getting talked about, no, it's just not being talked about. Grok says here, Ripple is the biggest, most connected crypto player in this group, making the European digital euro. No other crypto company is involved with this, according to Grok. From all the cryptos I just got done talking about, no other crypto company has documented ties to more than 1 to 2 of these banks. Ripple, in my opinion, okay, we know Ripple has ties to at least 50 to 60% of these banks. And I'm going to tell you what, Ripple has non-disclosure agreements. They're working with all of them, okay? Now, Ripple's bank network overlaps with Swift's new blockchain framework. It's called Thunes, THUNES. Integration gives indirect access. So you got all these banks using Swift and using Swift with Thunes. Thunes is a Ripple partner. Let me show you this right here. Let me do a copy and a paste right there. What's the title of this article? Thunes partners with Wafa Bank. They're talking about Thunes right here. They're talking about 30 million bank account owners. You got Wafa is a Ripple partner right there, and they went to third paragraph. And let's take a quick look here at where the Swift. Here is where Thunes is hooked up with Swift. And the other article I just showed you is where Thunes is hooked up with Wafa, which is Ripple. There's all your evidence there. Ripple's all up in Swift, all right? Swift's not being replaced, dumb shits. These stupid motherfucking channels all over. They're all, Swift's going to get taken over by Ripple. No, it's not, dumbass. That's the dumbest fucking shit. These stupid dumb shits on Twitter and all these other stupid bastards for like 3 years have been saying, oh, yeah, Swift's going to be taken over by Ripple. Those people are so fucking... I had to hear that dumb shit. And then their little dumb shit trolls come on my channel. Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, my YouTube person says that you're wrong, Crypto Hog. Yeah, who's wrong right now, dumbass? Why are you watching my fucking show, bitch? Why don't you go watch that other show where they predict that Ripple is going to take over Swift? That's so fucking stupid. That's how you know you're listening to a fucking dumbass when they say shit like that for years. Now all of a sudden they're like, oh I didn't mean it. No, you get that fucking, man, get out of here. So there's Ripple again. Okay. Yeah, the Digital Euro Association, I did a little deep dive on that. The chairman, I'm looking at just the top people over there. The Digital Euro. Ripple is a top tier, a gold member. Ripple is a gold member, not Austin Powers gold member, but Ripple is the gold member of the Digital Euro Association. And HBAR, which is HBAR, they're also a member. Is the Ethereum Foundation a member? No. What about the Bitcoin Foundation? No. What about Pepe? No. The Digital Euro Association directly engages with policymakers. Yep. All the adults. And Ripple is all up in there with this Kivalis. HBAR, Circle's a member. But HBAR and Circle, they're silver. Ripple is the highest tier member, gold level. Under that, Ripple's the only one. Now silver, that'll be HBAR and Circle are both silver members. Bronze member, nobody you've heard of. The light member, LITE, light. You got Bitco, Paynovus, Iberpay. Now, strategic partners, Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project. Additional members be Fireblocks. See, look, there's no Ethereum. There's nobody, there's not even an Ethereum-based company involved in the digital euro. There's nothing Ethereum like for a million miles connected to the digital euro, everybody. It's embarrassing for all these other people that like these stupid fucking cryptos. They're not even involved in this shit. I just named off all the crypto companies, like 3 of them. And Ethereum, the Ethereum Foundation is nowhere. They're not even a million miles close to this. Let me go through these notes. Grok says this. So Grok says, you are correct. I showed him an article. Here's the article right here. Grok at first said Deca Bank is not a Ripple partner. Oh, shit. Then I had to come back and show Grok, you're wrong, bitch. Look right here, the title, Deca Bank and Ripple Custody launch institutional crypto services, a new era for German banking. You ever notice how Ripple's first bank was Fedor Bank? I want you to notice something here. I want you to notice what's going on, everybody. This shit is all planned. The Ripple has something called the Interledger Protocol. It's plugged into the internet because Ripple was chosen in 2014 to be the world's provider of payments platform. It's already been decided, okay? So Ripple partners up with this German bank. The first partnership is with a German bank, in the French 2 years later by the bank. What do we have right here? A new era, something brand new again, first time, something brand new, a new era for German banking. What is that? Ripple and Deca Bank. Ta-da, Ripple's back in Germany again, see? A new era for German banking. This marks a significant shift. A significant shift, everybody. This is last year, February, in Germany's financial sector, bringing crypto into traditional banking. The bank has partnered with Ripple Custody to enhance security, blah, blah, blah. There you go. Now we got, let me look through here real quick. Grok says, you are correct. The Genfinity article, February 25th, Deca Bank's partnership with Ripple, Connect. My prior statement that all others had no partnerships was an error in cross-referencing. So Grok had to say, yeah, you're right, Crypto Hulk. I have now fully verified it via the link you provided. Plus, this updates Ripple. It's fucking Grok. Little bitch. Can't even trust him anymore. Might have to fire him. BBVA, DZ Bank, Deca Bank, BNP Paribas, SEB Bank, Unicredit. These are all Ripple partners. Who the fuck do you think they're going to make this coin? Well, we already know it's not anything Ethereum, nothing Ethereum based at all is touching this. I already read there's 3 cryptos and that's it. Circle, HBAR, and Ripple. Okay. Bottom line, he says here, I'm going to click out of that. I think we got that one done. Now, Rifeson Bank, here's this article. Copy and a post. There's that. Rifeson Bank. Now, I went over this article 6 years ago, May 2020. Austrian Rifeson Bank to pilot tokenized cash using Billon blockchain, Billon. I looked up this article. Listen what's going on. 6 years ago, everybody. Today, blockchain startup Billon, Billon Group, Billon Group announced it will run a pilot with Rifeson Bank International to digitize bank account cash, such as RBI coin. The Austrian bank, or it will use the RBI coin. Now, the project leverages Billon, Billon, Billon's digital distributed cash system, which enables what? Tokenization of national currency. Oh my God, Crypto Hulk. Yes, this is already done. Remember, Ripple's first customer, Fedora Bank, 2014. This is 6 years after. This is 6 years. This is 2020. Ripple already had a digital bank with digital currency and all that, tokens, in 2014, Fedora Bank. Then France buys it, and then France takes control over the XRP ledger. What we have here, this is already done. Germany, the government already had tokenized. Enables what? Tokenization. This Billon Group, along with Rifeson Bank, 2020, 6 years ago, enables tokenization of national security. They have been pretending like they don't know what the fuck's going on for the past 6 years. They've already had, it's all done. This tokenization, it enables this right here. Billon Group has already tokenization of national security. They can do it already. There's no need to test shit. That's what they do. Oh, we got to test this. No, you just told us right here in 2020, this Billon Group with Rifeson Bank, it already enables tokenization of the Germany's national currency. It's already done. Tokenization, that means the money is all backed. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. We need two things to be rich. Global crypto regulation. And then what? Global tokenization. What do we got here? Tokenization of national security in Germany was already done 6 years ago. They've been playing us, okay? They already have an e-money license in Poland. Poland's all hooked up with crypto. They're pretending like we don't know what it is. And the United Kingdom. They're already done. In the United Kingdom and Poland, this shit was done 6 years ago. The highest profile projects they tested, JP Morgan Coin and Finality Coin, FNALITY. You had Commerce Bank was in there. Daimler, like Daimler Chrysler, the Daimler company, and Commerce Bank, they already piloted digital cash. It's all done. Let's look into this a little deeper. I show Grok that Rifeson article. Let's see what Grok comes up with. It was the Polish-British. So it's a partnership. Oh, look, we got a little marriage made in heaven right here. Poland and Britain, fintech. It's a company called Billon Group, Billon. They already worked with Rifeson Bank. Rifeson, Raiffeisen, already done. Focused on Central and Eastern Europe. They're all hooked up with all the crypto and shit. It's done, everybody. I'm showing you. I think this thing really will flip like a switch. Now that I'm seeing all this, yeah. Whenever they have to flip it, bam. You might see XRP go from $5 or what is it, $1.30 to $50 to $500. Just like that. I'm showing you right here. This is like 6 years ago, everybody. I don't know if you realize this. This shit was already done 6 years ago. Poland, Britain, all of Eastern Europe, it's all done. They're going to tell you, yeah, we got to come up with a digital euro. It's already fucking done, okay? They don't have to come up with shit. What they're doing is they're coming up with a lot of dumb excuses. This enables faster, more transparent payments with what? Real time. There it is. It's already done. The pilot, it's done. Extended a prior proof of concept. They have something called Elevator Lab. Elevator and then Lab. They already ran it through that particular. I should do a deep dive on that one. This is not a public speculative cryptocurrency, everybody. This is the real deal. The digital euro, they've already done all the work. They already know what it is. That's why they're telling us right here, it's not a speculative crypto. They've already tokenized it. That's what I said earlier. Tokenized national, the national money is already tokenized. They already have this done. They're keeping it all a big secret. It's an enterprise grade, listen to this, real world asset style tokenization. The digital euro is already made. It's already tokenized. It's ready to get released. They're pretending like they don't have one right now. They've already made one 6 years ago. This is the evidence right here, okay? This is not a public speculative crypto. It's backed, everybody. The digital euro is already done, tested. I'm showing you the companies. I'm reading off the names of all the people that are involved. Now, there's a company called Stabilon, Stabilon, and then there's a space, and then there's sp.zoo. It's a subsidiary. This subsidiary, let me show you. Let me do a copy paste for you in case you want to look this one up. Because I'm making claims that this shit was already done, so you need to have evidence. Deuce Keller. Thank you, Hulk. Strong show as always. Looking forward to chatting. Canton, Linnea, and XR Pizzle, and that's for shizzle. Let's go to the evidence here. Stabilon. So there's your Stabilon. Stabilon sp.zoo holds Polish e-money licenses. Since when? 2019. My, Crypto Hulk. And it's been in operation since March 2021 and is now issuing MiCA compliant. Here we go. Electronic money tokens, EMTs, they're stable coins. It's all done, everybody. Fully backed. This is backed crypto. No more. I'm telling you what, I think Bitcoin is on its way to bye-bye. That's why it's beta test coin. This is all backed government money right here, ready to go. Oh, guess what? The white paper for Stabilon, the European electronic money token, it's all done. They've already made the token for the euro. It's right here. I'm showing you right here. It was the white paper was released in 2025. It was actually submitted 2025. It's all done. The European money is all done, everybody. It is backed. It's tokenized. It's like you have a dollar bill or $20 bill. It's backed by whatever they backed it with, everybody. Now is probably a good time to get into crypto and learn real quick as a Crypto Hulk $500 for 3-month member. I got brand new people all the time. I can teach you the shit real quick. You know, it's not going to take a year because by the time you figure it out, this shit takes off and you're done. But suit yourself. Who are the founders? Who are the founders, advisors, employees of this Papillon or whatever it's called? Let me take a look, see if there's anybody we need to know about. A lot of Poland BRE Bank, early executives, 100 professionals, no public advisors list. They're not going to tell you who helped make it. We already know it's Ripple. We know it's HBAR and Circle. Already shows you those are the cryptos. Billion, B-I-L-L-O-N, Billions. Oh, they have their own. They have their own unified enterprise DLT system. Of course they do. Built-in regulatory compliance. That's Ripple. Ripple has been compliant since 2015. Ripple is the first crypto to be considered a currency. But the dumb people out there, oh, that was a 2015 court case, Crypto Hulk. That doesn't mean anything. I'm like, well, you go back to sucking dicks, all right? Stop commenting on my channel. You sound like a buffoon. It's pure hogwash. Who's some of the investors in here? FIS. FIS is an investor. And guess what? FIS is also a Ripple partner. Oh, shit. Crypto Hulk has the evidence. Don't challenge me. I got the evidence. Don't make yourself look stupid. There you go. What does this article say? Ripple partner FIS teams up with the clearinghouse. Oh, shit. Now, who is FIS? The world's biggest payment provider. That's who FIS is. Ripple partner. Let's look at Wikipedia. Let me do this here. Let's look up Wikipedia. And we're going to type in FIS. And you're going to Fidelity. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Let me get you the page where you want to be. I'm trying to show you who's all involved in this Papillon or Bullion company, because Ripple's all up in this digital euro shit's all done. Here is FIS. Go to the second paragraph. In 2019, FIS became the largest processing and payments company in the world. They are a Ripple partner. If you look down below, you'll see WorldPay. WorldPay used to be owned by FIS. They have a Ripple patent. I'm not going to show you the proof for that. That's not required at this time. So you got FIS is the biggest investor in this project. That's a Ripple partner right there. Heavy, under heavy involvement, you've got FIS as a heavy involvement in the Stabilon electric money token. And that's a Ripple partner right there. So digital pound foundations mixed up in this, digital euro, that's all Ripple shit right there. Remember, there's no other cryptos involved. You got HBAR, Circle, and Ripple. That's it. No, your Ethereum is not even in the same galaxy as this. Why is the price so low? Okay, then you focus. I want you to focus on price. Just do that, because that's the only thing you know of. You don't care about facts. All you care about is price. But you have no clue about dark pools. Oh, look, who else is involved here? WiseKey. So that would bring in the HBAR, wouldn't it? WiseKey. Here's the example. I'll do a copy paste for you right there. WiseKey is involved. Some of you guys have invested in that. Who's the crypto channel that taught you about SealsQ, WiseKey, WiseSat, HBAR connection, Algorand connection, yep, Chainlink connection, just saying. If you're on the Crypto Hulk channel, or if you join the Crypto Hulk membership for 3 months at $500. You'll have the best, one of the top in my subject area. I'm very, very good at what I do. There's very few people that are better. It's not bragging if you're just telling the truth, all right? Up-to-date news. Next. Okay, Stabilon. Let's look into Stabilon Zoo. And let's see. Let me copy and paste this again. It's kind of a weird name. Make sure you got it. Okay, that is the crypto. Let's look here. Now, Stabilon it was formerly known as Billion, Billon, Billion Solutions, SP.zo.o. It's KRS 00. Okay, is a Polish electronic money institution. The Poles already have this done, everybody. I've shown you already right here. This is where your digital euro is coming from. This right here. This company made it, okay? This Billion company changed to Stabilon, and then it's the Cuva lattes. If you like lattes, it's Cuva lattes. So that's where we traced it all the way back. Where did the euro, where did the digital euro come from, Crypto Hulk? That's not quite made yet. Right here. This is the epicenter. A Polish electronic money institution. Very interesting. It operates as a what? Regulated bridge. Well, isn't that something? I'm showing you right here. This is all the secrets. That's why my channel is so shadow banned. I'm showing you the origins of the digital euro before it's even out yet. It's its secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. This Billion Solutions, which then changed their name to Stabilon. Kind of sounds like Babylon. I'm starting to get freaked out here. It is a Polish electronic money institution. The only such entity in Poland, everybody. My. It operates as a regulated bridge between traditional finance and what? Web3. Holy shit, Crypto Hulk. This is fucking amazing. It issues, Crypto Hulk, nobody else is even talking about this. No one's going to deep dive like this. I'm the only crazy one that has a lot of time, and I will deep dive the fuck out of something and show you how. I'm showing you the future of European stablecoin. It started right here. There it is. The only entity in Poland. I'm showing you right here. No other channel has a clue. And that's okay. They can talk about dumb shit for 15 minutes. The reserves are protected against bankruptcy with third-party audits and transparency reports. It's all tokenized. This is all. That's why you have to get audited, because this new money in Europe, this new stablecoin, the Quivalis, that it originated right here. It's all backed and it's being audited. Bitcoin is not audited because there's nothing backing Bitcoin. Oh, I'm sure glad I don't have Bitcoin. Whew, everybody's gonna get cheeks clapped with Bitcoin. They're talking about MiCA compliant electronic money token. It's 1-to-1 segregated fiat reserves held in top tier European banks. Reserves are protected against bankruptcy with audits. The company rebranded in 2025 from Billion Solutions to focus on the stable. That's why it's called a stable coin. So Stabilon stands for Billion was the original name. Then they added stablecoin, so Stabilon. Get it? Stabilon. This is so cool. We're seeing right here. They're getting it all set up, and they're going to release this shit in the second half. So June, July, August 2026, everybody. This is what I'm showing you. Fully backed European stablecoin. America doesn't have one. Guess what's going to happen? Oh, we got to do this. We got to do this, right? Damn, Crypto Hulk, you're literally showing us the future. Yeah, I am. That's what I do. I keep you guys ahead. That's why I'm Crypto Hulk. You are watching what's going. I'm showing you what's going to happen. Okay. This will be regulated, programmable, digital e-money. It's instant, low cost. 20. That's not Ethereum. Ethereum's not instant. No. Mass payouts, on and off ramps, atomic delivery versus payment, delivery versus payment. That shit's. We all know what it all is. Targets Web3 ecosystems. Oh God, it's all coming, everybody. The DeFi Web3 we've been waiting for all this time. Now, what they've attached to this a Bilon unified. So the Bilon before it became Stabilon was a permission DLT, and it had some sort of ERC20 Ethereum with layer 0. That's a crypto layer 0 for a change chain interoperability. First regulated Polish zloty stablecoin. Let's see. Founder of Bilon Group, Cisco. Okay, who's involved with this Bilon and then Stabilon? We have the KD, the King David Paul William, KDPW. They are the Central Securities Depository of Poland. That's what they got. They got securities and they're backing this money. That's what it's looking like to me. Stabilon provides e-money tokens. Universal Digital PLN project enabling blockchain-based over-the-counter delivery versus payment settlement of securities with cash. It's already worked into their stock market system. South Korea is involved with this as well. FIS, Ripple partner, Fidelity Information Systems, they gave $6 million for this project in 2020. Raiffeisen Bank, we already showed you that. They're involved with that, which is Ripple and all this. The Polish Credit Information Bureau is involved. European Commission. The European Commission's involved. The Digital Product Passport Life Cycle Management. Philip Morris. So there's your cigarette connection. Your cigarette connection is Philip Morris International. They are a client credential / tokenization solution. Philip Morris is a client for digital credential tokenization. So Philip Morris wants to get in on the action with this. Very, very interesting. I've never heard of Philip Morris is a client for digital credential / tokenization solutions. They are balls deep into this right here. They are a partner. Cigarette company is a partner of this right here. Very interesting. You got Swift's integrated already. Swift's already in this. And Swift's using the Linnea token. I don't care if it's dumping in price. I don't give a shit about price. It means nothing at all. Dumb people follow price. Dumb people make price predictions also. Banks, corporate, IBAN. This thing is all done. From what I'm seeing, this thing is all done years ago. Don't ask me what's taking so long. I have no idea. But this has been tested. Swift's involved. Everybody's involved. And we are at 1 hour and 10 minutes. I lost track of the time. Let me check the comments, and then I'm done. Crypto marijuana law. Great show. Thanks. Crypto Hawk says, Larry Brotherton. First party. Let me look here. Layer zero's involved. How much is layer zero? $1.60? Good heavens. Layer zero is coming up in like everything. I'm just letting you know. I don't own it, but it comes up in so much. Okay, I don't see any other comments that I could respond to for this. All right, that is it for today. I'm going to, I might cold plunge. God, it's so fucking painful. So I don't know. Wait a second here. Let me turn this back on. You see where I'm at on the cold plunge, where the temperature is. It's looking like it's 34 degrees in there. Yeah, well, that ain't bad. Right now it's 34 degrees. So that's actually hot. That's warm. I think I might do it because that ice shit in there, fuck, dude, that's so painful when I get slushies and ice and shit. Like, fuck. But 34 degrees, 34.4. You know what? Fuck it. Let me do a cold plunge, and then I'm going to take phone calls. I'm probably not going to do an AM show. I got so much news, everybody. I'm telling you what. Oh, my God. The news is amazing. I got to make a lot of calls. I didn't make any phone calls today with anybody. So after this show, I got to spend like an hour and a half or 2 hours at the most making phone calls. So I'm not going to have time for an AM show. And then I'll make phone calls in the AM if I have to and knock that show. But I definitely will have a PM show for tomorrow. But yeah, we're at 34 degrees. Yeah, I need to fucking freeze. It's gonna be, oh God, fuck my life. All right. I will see you in my next broadcast, which will be like in 10 minutes.